6,200 pounds, the 281 rear living super slide Azdel extra tall ultralight Freedom Express here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Is outfitted in Liberty Edition. We didn't happen to sell this one, but as a Freedom Express dealer, and I believe maybe one of the largest around the area, maybe the largest, I gotta check that. We know our way around this thing. Overall, looks all right. They were just ready to upgrade, get something a little bit bigger and something that worked a little bit better for them. And overall, she looks pretty good inside. Like, I don't see a bunch of cabinet scuffs. I've gone through it, haven't located any, like, leaks or anything. It looks to be all right. Back here, we've got a set of rocking chairs to give you that nice little kind of individual seating comfort experience. I also see, like, you see that little packet sitting on those chairs. They had a couple little, like, rodent stay out of here kind of things in this, and it looks like they did their job. I haven't located any, like, there's not like mouse droppings or chewed up little fluffy stuff all over the place. Whatever those packets were, they did a good job of it. Our slide side windows will open for airflow, as you see when we turn around. I just, with the light pouring in, I had to close those so you could get a good look with the camera. That is a tri-fold sleeper sofa right there, plus this has that extra large U dinette, and that's actually one of the things that I've always liked about this floor plan, is that most of the time in a living room layout like this, you're either given a nice dinette or a nice sofa, and this one gives us both, and there's storage all the way under that. Those are dinette and doors, so that you can swing those things open and get there, and there's sliding access panels on the rear bench to get to that storage as well. Now this is the last year they did the skylight above the dining area right here. The previous owners must have actually had that kind of blocked off or blacked out from the top, because you can't, there's no light coming through it any longer. So I guess it's theoretically a skylight, but it's functionally a nothing. Electric space heating fireplace below the Bluetooth DVD player, and the TV can swing around for easy viewing. I also want to point out, next to that 8 cubic foot gas electric RV fridge, there is a 6'9" pantry, and that's one of those nice things right there that some, not a lot, I won't say all, I'll say some rear livings will sometimes lack, is good pantry space. Now, one thing this has actually more of than you might realize is countertop space, because like most Freedom Expresses here, especially in like their super slide segment, you can see how the oven has a huge like 1 foot of countertop space behind it. That's because the entire block of kitchen cabinet space is bigger. That means deeper drawers, bigger cabinets, and you will find no floor vents throughout the living room, well, anywhere in this RV. Freedom Express just doesn't use them, so it's much easier cleaning. One of the nicer things about this being a taller series of travel trailer is that it's going to give you more headroom in the shower, especially since they put a skylight right in front of the shower head, and the radius enclosure will also similarly give you more elbow room. Now in the kitchen we have a solid surface counter, but everywhere else, like beside the sofa, and in the dining area, you've got that sealed edge material right there. Porcelain foot flush stool. That panel's popped off the wall, by the way, because that's where you access the winterizing, so don't have a heart attack there. You just pop it back in place. You might have noticed there's 4 screws on the countertop over here. Guess where those screws came from? The access panel. So everything is actually exactly how you want it to be, really. The over here you've got, this could be linen space, closet space, a little combination of each, or you could easily take those shelves out and you see there's a hanging rack on both sides. Sliding pocket privacy door up here into our front private bedroom, and this is a brand new mattress straight out of the new Jayco that the people purchased. Now this is a Camp Queen mattress, so keep that in mind, but this RV is true queen capable. Evidently they swapped to something that had a Camp Queen, and I'm looking at the alerts coming through on my wrist right now, and it turns out these folks actually didn't get something larger, as I must have got my wires crossed. They swapped into a 21-foot no-slide, more basic trailer, so they must have just wanted to simplify their experience. Doesn't look like they ever drilled anything into the TV area of the bedroom here, and this is their charging station. These Freedom Expresses used to come with tons of plugs here, but what's nice is you can run your chargers through there and just have your plug dangling in, so that at the end of the night, you walk in, plug in your phone, slide it in there, and you're good to go. Up in the pass-through, you see that floating picnic table that's been included with these ever since their 50th anniversary edition, and you can see also that it is a huge pass-through compartment. Now, something caught my eye down here. I looked, I was like, what is going on here? And what they actually did is they added their own sort of like almost like ground effect lighting. They added their own little accent lights for their patio area right here. And that's one of those that looks like the multi-color, like multi-phase strobe light, give you a stroke kind of lights that look really cool. They've got all kinds of different shades of whatever colors to them. You can have a little disco dance party outdoor in your campsite if you're so inclined. The nose cap and the skin and everything looks fantastic, but typically, if someone spends the money to add a protective slide awning like you see right there, it's not because they plan on doing a poor job of taking care of the RV. It has seal gripping slide walls to make sure it grabs those. Next to the water heater, you have your black flush and outside shower, all located right next to our sewer hookups, so the hookups are all in one spot. And we've got an enclosed heated underbelly here, as well as wide stance stability axles to help give you less bounce and less sway in transit. The skin and the decals look great. I don't know if they stored it inside or not, but man, if they didn't, they sure were on top of doing their cleaning, conditioning, all that good stuff. It's pretty sharp looking. Over here on the campsite, got a big power awning, and what's nice is how it easily clears the main entry door back here. It's kind of a hiccup of a lot of fifth wheels where one awning arm will end up right next to the main entry door, which actually kind of sputters a little bit of water in your face. You don't have that problem here. You have a slide open outside camp grill and outside TV hookups above those wide stance axles, and here's maybe a better place to be able to get to see those. The tires look good, by the way. I don't see any sort of weather checking or funny wear patterns, so they were not the type of folks, they did not overload the RV and then drag it down the road. Looks like they stayed mostly in Michigan here because they were Michigan natives, and it looks like it did a lot of native Michigan camping. Looks pretty good. Interestingly, fun little note for those who really watch a bunch of our videos here, the 281 RLDS Freedom Express floor plan is actually being discontinued, which kind of shocks me. We've always been very happy with it here at Haylett RV. I think other models like the 279 are just kind of putting a little bit of pressure on it, so if that's a model you like, we might have one or two in stock right now at the time of this filming. But we got a used one here that's in great shape at used dollars too. Previous color generation, but you know, the equipment hasn't really changed much over the years. So get you a newer RV at used dollars. And that sounds pretty good. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.